O Twitter tem hoje quase 50 milhões de usuários e é uma das redes sociais que mais crescem no mundo. E não é apenas em número de usuários. Mesmo sem um modelo de negócios claramente definido, ele já tem seu valor estimado em quase US$ 1 bilhão. Para falar sobre esse fenômeno, esteve em São Paulo Biz Stone, um dos 3 fundadores do Twitter.
We're seeing massive growth on mobile and on international outside the U.S. We have seen a flattening lately in growth to the Twitter.com website. Now that doesn't include the platform, all the applications, which are also continuing to grow. You know, we're coming out of a long period where all we focused on was technical stabilization. But now we are in a position to be able to innovate from a feature and a product level. Well, search is very important for Twitter, obviously. I mean, it goes along very nicely with the idea of the open exchange of information. One thing that's pretty exciting for us is we just announced is a partnership with Bing to provide the real-time stream of Twitter updates. We want to maintain a very open relationship with as many companies as possible, be they search companies, social networks, mobile networks, and even television networks in some cases that we've done some experiments with. So the answer to the question is we want to talk with everybody. Well, we're going to start making revenue. We're not necessarily going to be profitable. We have plenty of money in the bank, so we have a lot of time to develop the right revenue model for Twitter. But that being said, we do want to start something by the end of the year, sort of an experimental or alpha revenue model. The first approach we'll probably take will be these commercial accounts we've been talking about. The idea that there are so many commercial entities enjoying Twitter now, you know, using it as a means, kind of a hybrid between marketing and customer support. So what we'd like to do is we'd like to provide an additional layer of services to these companies, something that allows them the ability to measure their success on Twitter so that they can become better Twitterers, and then the folks who follow them on Twitter can have a better experience, and of course Twitter can get some money. So everybody wins, and that's something that is a kind of a philosophy for us at Twitter. Whenever we do a deal with a partner, we like to make sure that everybody who's part of that deal is getting something out of it. So yes, we're still on track for releasing some sort of commercial product by the end of 2009. Point of view, I think what we value as a company is the open exchange of information. But there's this evolution and this change towards communicating more openly because there is value in this openness. And there's also a change of expectation when you use a service like Twitter instead of a service like email. For example, email just keeps coming. It just keeps coming, and it builds and it builds and it builds. And if you ignore it for a day, you would say, "Oh my God, I have all this email," right? But with Twitter, the expectation has changed. Some basic things, just basically promoting the Twitter account the same way you would promote your company's website. So you should see a Twitter account name on a business card, on TV ads. A good example in the United States is Best Buy. It's a very big consumer electronics store, and they have a very powerful integration with Twitter where they have over 700 employees all on Twitter, all ready to answer questions about any products in the store in real time. Beyond that, I think just engaging with customers on Twitter. You know, when what a lot of companies do is they use Twitter search to monitor for mentions of their brand name, and when they see someone complaining or praising the brand, sometimes they'll jump in and they'll send a message to them, and they'll either fix the problem or thank them for acknowledging some new feature or something like that. And what happens because Twitter is open is that other users see that the company is engaging with people, and that makes them more interested, and they click follow.